Today we're going to be taking a look at a preview for Maddie's brand new film. Maddie Ziegler, if you are not familiar, is the star of the show Dance Moms, and now she is trying to move on into a more serious acting career. But I'm super excited to take a look at this preview. This is going to be my first time taking a look at it, and let's get into it.
And are you sexually active now?
I do sexual things, but not yet.
So I admittedly have never actually seen any of Maddie's films, from The Book of Henry being the first one that I did want to see because it did look really good and it was an actual dramatic film, to Music, the one that she co-produced with Sia, or I don't know if she was actually a producer on that, but the one that she created with Sia. But there was so much backlash about that, especially from the autistic community, that I decided not to watch that film yet. But I've got to say that it's so surreal hearing her sounding exactly like herself, but it to be scripted and her be playing a character. So weird.
Okay, then you are in fact sexually active.
Cool.
So right off the bat, it's definitely giving indie film vibes, which is honestly a perfect platform to break a new actress, because although Maddie is a household name, she hasn't really broken into the film industry as like a top leading lady actress, like how Abby Lee Miller wanted her to be and saw her as the next Jodie Foster. Maddie's not there yet in the film industry. So for her to break in through independent films would be definitely a fantastic way to get into the industry and be seen as a serious, dramatic leading actress, kind of like how Timothée Chalamet broke in through Call Me By Your Name.
He's had his eyes on you since the first day you moved here.
My name is Adam.
Nice to meet you, Adam. He seems adorable.
So I'm gonna have a free house if you want to have a sleepover.
This film is giving a lot more of a mature vibe than I've seen for any of Maddie's past work, so this could definitely be a stepping stone for her career. It looks like a very serious, dramatic, and well-done piece so far, and I'm pretty excited to actually see this. Maybe this will be my first Maddie film.
Sleepover.
You've had sex before, right?
It's like not really that big of a deal. It's just like D and V.
Oh. Are you on birth control?
No.
Let's fix that.
This sounds like definitely a very coming-of-age type film, especially for somebody that maybe doesn't have the proper parental guidance that she needs to have, but what are you guys thinking so far of this film? It's called Fitting In.
Now then, what's the date of your last period?
I haven't gotten it yet.
I'm just starting to wonder, do you want to go see a gynecologist?
I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, I don't know how old the character is supposed to be, but if you have not had your period by like 21, something is not fine.
Mom?
Lindy appears to have MRKH syndrome.
What is that?
It's a congenital disorder resulting in Lindy being born without a uterus, cervix, or vaginal.
Okay, what? That just took a very serious turn. I've literally never heard of that ever before in my life. Can't confirm if that is even real. I guess if somebody with more medical knowledge knows, let me know down in the comments below. But that just took a very dark turn for this film.
But the vagina really is just an amazing muscle. You're just going to have to stretch it out.
My goodness, that is definitely graphic. Like, this is not what you expect to be seeing from Maddie Ziegler, but I guess she is growing up and moving on with her film career and definitely does not want to be seen as a child anymore, because this is some pretty mature subject matter for sure.
Start off with this little fella, and then you work your way up sort of to this guy. That's the dream there.
Oh my, okay, so it's produced by Janelle Monáe. That's interesting, but I'm just like, is this supposed to be a drama or a comedy? Like, this is so weird.
OMW. Just think of this like vagina boot camp.
What do we have here? Are these butt plugs?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this video is definitely going to be demonetized. But what the is going on? But also, this seems to be like the same journey that people have to go through when they have bottom surgery if they are female and transgender. That is a lot.
OMW. On my way to you. Good at what I do. OMW.
I'm Jax, and
Yeah, this is definitely not at all what I thought we were going to be seeing as a preview. I'm a little shocked that Maddie took this role personally, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.
I'm intersex. To own who you are is up to you. No one should ever make you feel ashamed of that. Oh, and I get mad dates too, so don't worry about that.
I just want you to feel like a normal teenage girl.
I mean, Maddie has definitely been taking the most controversial roles, from music to playing this. Like, there might be a little bit of backlash, especially since Maddie is just a regular cisgender woman herself.
I'm not normal. Stop trying to fix everything.
Okay, whoa, that makeup was actually so good. They looked exactly like Johnny Depp as Edward.
I'm pissed and sad I can't have a kid. I'm pissed I can't complain about my period.
Like, I mean, culturally, it's a super great idea for this film to exist because it is an important topic to cover. This does happen to people, but this is just such a dramatic role for Maddie.
Being 16 is just bloody hell, isn't it?
So there's that iconic line, bloody hell. For those of you guys that don't know, or if you've been confused, there was supposed to be a movie coming out with Maddie Ziegler called Bloody Hell. I guess this would be it here.
Well, I'm gonna let you unpack all of that.
And unpack that we shall. So, yeah, like I was saying, this was supposed to be called Bloody Hell. They've changed the title to Fitting In, but this movie should be out soon. It looks super dramatic for Maddie. I'm interested to see where this takes her career because, like I said, this is definitely not something that we would have expected her to be in. But there was so much backlash because in the movie Music, they hired somebody that didn't have the lived experience because Maddie's not autistic herself or has never admitted publicly to have a diagnosis that she's on the spectrum. However, with this film, this person, it's like, is there going to be backlash because Maddie has not had these lived experiences as well? Or moving forward, is there going to be a lot of backlash with films if they don't pick actors that also have the same lived experiences as in the film? And is that a problem? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below, because I know in the movie industry there is always a lot of backlash from the public whenever somebody loses a ton of weight for a role, whenever somebody wears a fat suit, for example. That is like, there's a huge backlash every time. As well as if somebody plays a mental illness or any kind of disorder that they don't have, the general public tends to find it insensitive. There's a lot of backlash, but I'm not sure if this is something that is going to be more severe as time goes forward or if it's only on certain topics. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I personally think that this film looks very intriguing. It definitely looks like something that has a very intense plot line, but also a plot line that may not appeal to a large audience. But I don't know. I'm just excited to see Maddie taking on more dramatic roles and to be going forward in her career in such an intense way like she always has, but just now in the film world. And I think that she deserves this. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But that is it for today's video. So as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.